welcome to the speed build. It's my first build in the Sims 4 City Living expansion pack world. So yeah, this is really exciting to build here for the first time. I'm just making a university accommodation. So I'd imagine that these Sims would be like living in the city and going to a city university. And I started off thinking, okay, this is going to be like a decent kind of accommodation, and then in the end it ended up being like really luxurious accommodation. So it's 4 people and they've basically got a penthouse and these are meant to be like students, so I kind of just made it extreme and decided to make them rich kids. I haven't done the bedrooms yet in this part, but I've done the main area and built everything out, and you can see me kind of figuring out how all the new stuff works, because I've just put in the elevator and I've got to like add all these other things in as well. So the outside of the build, I basically just made it look like the rest of the apartment building. So I just used the same windows and the same wallpapers and everything, just so it blended seamlessly onto the building, because I didn't want it to look like a separate house on top. I've seen a lot of people doing penthouses where they just made like it look like a completely separate house. And I don't know, I just wanted mine to kind of look like it was part of the actual skyscraper. So yeah, that's why the building looks kind of the same. Obviously it looks a little bit different because it's got like really large balconies, and also on the roof, yeah, I put like loads of billboards and stuff, and I also put a basketball court up there in the end. But yeah, it's amazing, the new world and all the new stuff, and there's so much stuff, and I didn't get a chance to obviously like look at all of it and use it all, but I used quite a lot. So this is the access to the roof, because one of the Sims is going to be like a pro at basketball, so he's gone to like college or uni or whatever. Or some kind of, I don't really know, he's a student but he plays basketball and he wants to become a professional, so there's a basketball thing on the roof that only the people in that apartment have access to, which is really cool. Yeah, really grand staircase up there as well, and this is me creating the dining area. I wanted the whole apartment to just look really modern and expensive, so I kind of crafted this dining table. Kind of thought like it looks like, I don't know, I just like made one table out of 4 tables. I didn't join them together completely because I thought it looked good how they all joined in the middle, like connected to the plant rather than connected to each other. And yeah, you can start to see the colour scheme kind of like coming along now. Just kind of, yeah, modern, neutral colours, just black, white, browns. Yeah, that kind of thing. And yeah, there's 2 really big storage cupboards. Well, they're actually like technically lockers, but I use them as storage cupboards because the people living here would all have their own food and they'd all need their own room to like keep all their food and stuff. So yeah, that's for them to put all their food. And yeah, look, I had a trouble with like putting those cabinets on the wall. You know those kitchen cabinets that go on the wall and they kind of match the kitchen surfaces? They kind of blacked out. I don't really know how to explain, they just didn't like go on the wall properly, and I don't know if that's a glitch in the entire game or if that was just in this room or something, but yeah, I had to get past it and use those lockers for storage instead of cabinets. And I really love the wallpaper and floor combo, and I really liked that dark purple, but I just thought it was a bit too dark for this shared area because it's like, I don't know, a lot of people are sharing this area, so you need it to be a bit more neutral and a bit lighter, and yeah, just more neutral so that everyone can enjoy it. And look at that curved TV screen. Yeah, we have curved TV screens now in the game, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, at first I used these sofas and I was going to join them up and make it into kind of like a wall so that it separated up the 2 areas, but I don't know, I just didn't really like the way it looked, and the way they joined didn't look right. And this was a pretty cool idea as well, but yeah, again, I just wasn't that bothered. I think it would work in some kind of build, like it looks like, I kind of imagined that it would be a giant sofa, but also like it's like a table, like you could put plant pots on top of the sofas and pretend that it was like a surface rather than a sofa, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, but it just wasn't right for this. It just looked too dark and I just wanted it to look a bit brighter. Oh yeah, I also used like a load of mismatched chairs, and I imagined that like they were trying to make it look kind of hipster. I don't know if that's the right word, but just like just random chairs that are mismatched, but they kind of still go together. And I love that little table surface thing that I put beneath the TV, and because it lights up and stuff. I can't talk properly, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just rushed to get this video out because I didn't realise that the City Living actually came out today. For some reason I thought it was tomorrow, I don't know. But look how amazing this rug is as well. Like, all the rugs are so good. At first I thought this wasn't going to go. It's like the only patterned thing in here, but I thought it kind of went, like with the white flooring as well. It all kind of came together in the end. But yeah, everything else I kept kind of modern, but I think that one patterned rug made it a little bit more homely. Oh yeah, and that thing that you just saw me put on the patio, well, balcony, whatever, it was a bubble blower, like a shed bubble blower or something. And I just thought it looked really dodgy, like a sheesh or whatever they're called. I think that's what they're called. I don't know, but I'm gonna make another university accommodation, but I'm gonna make it like really run down and really small, and they'll have that sheesh thing in their accommodation just because I think it'll be funny. Yeah, so this is the basketball courts. Yeah, and as you saw just before, I also put those wall mural things on so they can graffiti on the wall. Yeah, because that's another feature. And yeah, just adding more furniture, making it look a bit more homely. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, looking for these lights. Some of these new lights are absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I was going to use these at first and they looked really nice, but I just wanted a bit more of a statement, so I used this giant square light instead. And yeah, there's that pretty like feathered white light as well just above the living area. So yeah, as you can see, it's just one big shared area because there's only 4 of them, so they might as well have all of it in one space. And I didn't want to separate up anymore because they'd probably spend most of the time in their rooms anyway, but it'd be nice to have this just big communal area here where they can all, yeah, socialise and stuff. I'm really struggling with words today and I don't know why. Oh yeah, and all these new paintings as well were just so cool. So this is, I brought like some splashes of red into the interior as well, and blue over there in that corner, which I thought was nice. Yeah, I did not realise how massive those paintings were. You just saw that giant canvas. That wasn't sized up or anything, that was like an actual sized canvas. So yeah, you'd have to have like a massive apartment to put that in. And yeah, you can see I've put a couple more paintings up on next to the doors. And I didn't mean to do this, but it looked really good. Basically the doors on either side for both balconies like lined up perfectly, and I did not mean to do that at all. But I was so happy that happened. Like I wouldn't have cared, I wouldn't have minded if the doors didn't line up, but it just made it look better when the flooring, you know, like the separation between the black and the white flooring, I don't know, it just looked better. Yeah, I started off putting a fish tank. I was going to say a tish tank. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Yeah, I started off putting a fish tank in that corner, but I changed that. And I was trying to use that again, as you can see. Oh yeah, the other thing that I put on the dance floor is a karaoke machine, by the way, but I also thought it looked kind of like a DJ booth as well, so I don't know, they just got some entertainment in there as well, so if they want to have like house parties and stuff, because I think on the traits, because there are house traits now, your lot or your house, your building can have like traits, like a sim would have traits, so I set it to have really good Wi-Fi, good school, which means there's a good like school nearby, so I was thinking, well, they must be going to like a good uni, and I think I set it, what else I set it to? Party place or something? I think that's what it was. That's what I'm trying to get at anyway. And yeah, and then I use these wall dividers here, and it just like makes the entire build so much better. And that little plant there is just beautiful. I just had to put it somewhere. I'm so glad it actually fit in, because I think a lot of the time with those kind of decorative items that are massive, it's kind of difficult trying to find a place to put them. But yeah, I managed it. And yeah, I kind of joined this up to make a little shoe rack. But anyway, we are nearly at the end of the video. I hope that you liked this part. I hope that you are excited about the new expansion pack as much as I am, because it was lots of fun to play and build. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you later.